All right, shooters, in this episode, Rick Hogg of War HOGG is going to talk about the onboard camera for his K9 unit, Duco.
Hey guys, Rick Hogg with War HOGG Tactical, and on this episode of Trigger Time TV, we're going to talk about the TSE camera, using that on the K9, and the benefits that it provides. So for my own personal use, this camera, it was always on my dog. So it didn't matter whether I was sending him out to clear an open area, clear a structure, he always had this camera on him. So there's some definite pros that come from it. So you have to think, number one, at nighttime, it's giving an IR light out. So that would help me be able to look around and see where he was at. And then number two, it's giving me essay as far as what is out there and what he is seeing. The thing is, it takes a little more finesse than just slapping a camera on the back of the dog and picking it up and running from there. So what I used to like to do is when I would have my new handlers, I would sit there and I would have them take the monitor and we would turn it on. And again, I would have them take their K9, employ the camera. So basically the camera rides on the back of the dog's vest. So he's getting that bird's eye view of exactly what the dog's seeing. So now as the dog is going through the structure, the handler's getting that feedback and can relate it to the rest of the guys in his team. What I used to like to do is I would put certain things inside that structure. So again, this is for my new handler. He's still figuring out how's his dog moving, you know, reading the structure, hallways, doors, what's going on. And a simple thing is merely taking IPSC targets, and I could put numbers on there, I could put letters, I could put shapes, I could put whatever in there, because again, I'm trying to get that handler to give me information to go, I see an A, 1, 3, this target, something, so that I know he's kind of understanding what the dog is seeing. Because again, it's not like he's gonna see everything. He's picking things up and you just wanna have some essay as far as what's in that structure. I could also put, there's a long hallway running in the center. There's, you know, this obstacle, something that would let me and my guys know of a potential hazard since we're already getting a set of eyes in there. The thing to remember with the camera is this particular model has about a 600 meter range outside. So if we're in this open air, he can be 600 meters away from me and I can still receive the signal. When I'm around buildings or built up area, I'm getting about 300 because again, my line of sight from this antenna to this receiver is being reduced with all the interference in the way. And then once he's actually inside the structure, a good hardened concrete metal structure, we're looking at about 6 rooms away. So again, he can still be 6 rooms away. I'm still getting that essay as far as what's going on. There's times that he goes in and sees nothing, which is fine. But again, it's not endangering either U.S. service members or law enforcement officials as they're going in to do either their warrants or a burglar call or whatever the case may be. My recommendation would be is if a department could afford it, I would outfit all of their patrol K9s with some type of camera to give their officers better survivability. So once they're in there, they can actually see what's going on and they're not kind of going into the abyss. Yes, they've got the K9 as their partner and he's a fantastic tool. However, you can't see through his eyes. This camera allows you. Again, it transitions from a daytime to a nighttime, so it doesn't matter what environment, it will automatically switch over and just adds to be a multiplier in whatever situation you're working. So again, check out the TSE Recon camera. In this configuration, it's set up perfect for the K9, has a spring on there. Go to their website and greatly enhance your capability. This is Rick Hogg with War HOGG Tactical. We'll see you guys out on the range.